motion of planets with crazy math. It's really hard to explain. I don't want to get into that. Alright, the ship navigators going across seas. What do you know? They're looking at the stars. They got this new device they invented. It's called the sextant. It navigates their exact location with the use of stars. So, space exploration affects community in every year, in many ways, such as that sextant. Nowadays, we have Velcro. You know how useful that much is? Shoes, de-laced shoes. That's awesome. Alright. And movies have been derived from space exploration, such as Star Wars, which we all know. Please tell me you guys know this. You guys know this, right? Alright. And also, may I include the GPS, which I would be lost without. God help me. Alright, so the other programs, there are other private programs trying to run in competitions with other government programs such as NASA and the Russian programs. Space exploration will affect the future of the human race, whether we proceed it or decide to halt the programs. SpaceX, psych. To discuss this space exploration, we will go over SpaceX, which is the thing I was just talking about, and the people with and for and against the SpaceX, what do you call it, program. Right, next. Boom, right here. SpaceX, Iron Man. You guys watch Iron Man before?
Yeah, dude.
Of course.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
I like to receive some input from my audience. So, Iron Man 2 was held with its space base with the evil guy. His name, one moment, right here. Ivan Vankov. The guy with the whips, yeah, bad guy. Scroll down real quick. Right here. This is the base that was presented. This, scroll down real quick. This program makes mass rockets that are going to launch humans to space, where there is a low orbiting, which they actually they're the first program to actually ever reach this low orbit space stations and whatnot. So they have an international space station in space, and they're mass producing space rockets to send people to go up into space. So perhaps we could make groceries if we ran out of space on the land. Just go up there, you'd be going to a grocery shop. The CEO of SpaceX, his name is Elon Musk, you might have heard of him. He's like the Tony Stark of Iron Man, as such previous. We've been with those slides. But he also is the CEO of Tesla Motors, which, as you may know, probably not, it's a new type of car that has energy generated from magnets and winding coils. It's crazy. Don't ask me. He's the CEO. Anyways, there are a slight few looks into the. All right. That was horrible. I understand. Okay. There are people that want space exploration to continue. So they have made what do you call them? Support groups to support and help fund these private programs, which will help us get into space and fulfill these possibilities. But there are also those who say space exploration should not be funded and say that the space funding should be instead directed toward the Earth and federal government's debts. So if we focused all the money spent on NASA and like any other space exploration program to like deep sea, like finding out what's more in Earth, because we know more about space than we do our own oceans. Fun fact of the day. And while I was going throughout my research, since the government was down, so it was hard. It was hard for me to get like good information. So, and that also affected NASA, which now is like shut down. But we had astronauts in space during the shutdown. But thankfully, they still like gave their funding just to keep them alive in space. It's crazy. The space exploration programs will affect the future of the human race, as I said before, whether we halt or progress. Basically, we have those people for space exploration who think investing time and money into it will like benefit our future. Or we have those who say we should take that money, put it into the earth as of now. As you walk out of this building, I implore you to look into the sky and see not darkness, but as a possible gateway to our future, and ask yourself one more time, are we alone? Thank you very much.
That is the greatest thing ever.